Good girl, Dottie. Dottie and I slept on top of this vacant lot. We had excellent grays last night. Yeah. Got some wild fennel here. She doesn't like that, but it smells so wonderful. And there's some wild thyme on the ground. It smells wonderful. We're walking through it. Sweetgrass, 2 types of arugula, and blackberries, and some wild carrot. I did a super quick job of tying up the teepee last night. Just using a stick that I found on the ground. I broke it in half. And tied the 2 sticks together and then staked it down in the back. I only have 3 stakes right now, so I staked 1 down and back and 2 at the doors at the front of the poles. And it's sturdy. Stayed up all night. Kept just dry and warm. It rained. But we had a job. Yeah. Good girl, Dottie. This is a good spot for you to graze this morning. Oh. You're so camo. You're awesome. There's no way we could get away with this for even an hour with JC or Penny or any of my white dairy sheep. They would be seen instantly. Dottie and I are gonna try this again. We're gonna try going to Face Rock Creamery over there. Check it out. But first, there's an apple tree. Let's go, Dottie. Dottie, come on. Let's go. Yeah, come on. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Apples. Yeah. Check it out. That's apples. Fatty. Nice, these are really good apples. Hi. Did you guys patron?
Yes.
How was it?
Good. It's delicious.
It was delicious? Alright. Well, let's see what it's like.
So how can you go around with your sheep?
Excuse me?
He's your friend?
I'm sorry, what was the question?
How come you go around with your sheep? Just,
How come?
yeah.
How come I go around with my dairy sheep instead of like a dog?
Dog, yeah.
Because it makes milk and I don't have to feed it. Yeah.
Okay. She's cute. She's cute.
Yeah, it's kind of hard when people just do the same old thing over and over again, even though we're not hunter-gatherers anymore, right?
Do something different.
It kind of defies the whole purpose of having dogs, or why we originally got dogs, is to
Hunting?
yeah, to help us hunt, and then the hunt not only fed us, but it fed them. So it was it made sense. But now we're not hunter-gatherers full time anymore, so it doesn't really make as much sense.
Oh.
But having a pet dairy goat or a dairy sheep does makes more sense.
I just wondered. It's like, it's unique.
Yeah, it's gonna get a lot more common though, just like it is already common in every other third world country.
Is that?
Yeah, people don't have dogs that they have to feed in other countries. They either have feral dogs or they have goats and sheep for pets, or something that produces something instead of consumer pets. You got producer pets and you got consumer pets, is what all of them can be broken down into. Ones that you have to provide more for, or ones that can possibly provide you with something, like produce something.
Interesting.
Yeah. You can say hi to her while I'm here, but I don't like people petting her when I'm away. You want to say hi to her?
No, I'm good.
All right. I'll be right back. I just wanted to see what this. I was so surprised. I was like, this looks like an actual creamery.
It is.
It actually has tanks of milk. Be right back. No pets. Wow, there's a creamery. They're actually making the cheese here? Oh, that's really cool. What's this? Yeah. Interesting. A little bit big for my business taste. Wine. Oh shoot. They got wine. They got taste testings. Crap. Wow. I stop it. I wonder where the milk's actually coming from. That's all I want to know. Wait, where does your milk come from? I was just wondering. Your milk, where does it come from?
Kokil.
Kokil, like, what's the name of the farm?
Milky Way Dairy. It's the Scolari family.
The Milking Maid Dairy?
Milky Way.
Milky Way Dairy?
Yeah.
Okay, I've seen those trucks going around. Milky Way Dairy, and the name of the family is what?
Scolari.
Scolari? Cool.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Cool place, thanks. Wow. Crazy, I want to see the milk in the vats. I want to see the milk in the vats. All right, I'm coming up. Oh, you potty. Good girl. Thank you for your patience. Sorry, hopefully she wasn't too annoying. Sometimes she's really bad still. Was she bowing the whole time? She stopped towards the end? Good to know. Thank you. Sorry. How was your visit? I tried some of the samples and it was the pepper was really good.
Not bad.
Interesting. Cool. Thank you guys. You too. And we have to let that dry. Good girl, Dottie do. Yeah. Well, that was interesting to see a creamery along the way. A storefront one. That's so cool. They're getting the milk from Kokil. Milky Way Creamery. Some awesome lady gave me a box of Cascadia Farms non-GMO, like cinnamon toast crunch knockoff or something. So, yeah, I get awesome. Yeah, and I'll save the rest to swish my mouth out with afterwards to not only clean out the sugar and food debris, but also help crowd out the bad bacteria that cause cavities. Yeah, you can definitely help fight cavities by swishing with raw milk after every meal and in between food. Yeah, on the side of that Face Rock Creamery, it was way too busy inside, and it had way too many choices for me to even start trying to think about what I would want to spend my $8 on or whatever I got in my pocket. So I'm eating outside of it. It made me hungry. Oh my gosh. Good girl, lady. Hey. Yeah. That lady just, Mary, I think was her name. She just stopped and said, good thing I only had a half bowl and I didn't pour my second bowl. I usually have 2 bowls of what you saw. If not 3 sometimes. Depending on how sugary it is. And unfulfilling and addictive. But I told her that I was wanting to try this place out, but they were too busy inside, and my sheep doesn't like to be separated, so we just came back here, and I was eating some cereal with her milk. And she's like, oh, what do you want? She's like, I got a couple dollars I can go in and get for you. And then I was like, I got $8. And she was like, well, they have really good sandwiches. So I was like, cool, I'm vegetarian. And she said, I'll be right back. So that's super, super cool. Their cheese was really good. I needed to figure out how to make my own rennet without having to kill the animal. Dude, I'm not even hungry now. Oh my god. Just have a bowl of cereal and this rich 10% butterfat milk is literally, I'm satiated right now. I'm not hungry anymore. But I could definitely eat a sandwich, I'm sure. She said she didn't get a sandwich because she didn't know what to get us, but I wouldn't have cared. Anything vegetarian. But she got some mac and cheese. She just remembers that I said that I eat cheese. So she got mac and cheese. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Yeah, it was mac and cheese, some crackers, and some other cheese. I don't think so. It's a product of Denmark. Damn it. I wanted stuff. Why are they even selling this cheese in there if it's not made there? Face Rock Creamery. Okay, this is their cheese. Cranberry walnut cheddar. This will be interesting. This is made with cocoa milk. Supposedly. Proudly made. It says proudly made in Bandon, Oregon. They should say proudly made in and utilizing the milk of Southern Oregon. That'd be smartest. And she got me a bag of chips. Freaking awesome. And you got a water. Dude, crunchies on this are amazing. People have a difficulty in anyone who's socioeconomically above someone else has a difficulty in accepting a present.
Well, that's true. But
It is true.
The problem is we have...
I'm just now realizing it. Did you know this your whole life?
No, I never thought about it. The thing is...
I didn't either until I started trying to gift people. This is like, I've been trying to gift things here and there for 10 years of being homeless, but like not really homeless. I'm a farmhand, but they think I'm homeless. And so yeah, like I actually have more probably in livestock than they do in assets.
Probably. But we have so much cheese at home, it'd be better to give it to somebody who really could use it. I mean, they have great cheese here, and I like it, but
Yeah.
we've got several blocks at home. Honestly.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. You see the sheep? You're gonna scare it.
Hi guys.
Scare it.
Hi.
I want to say hi to the sheep.
Would you like this cheese?
I don't think so.
No, for free.
I only eat a little bit of cheese.
I know, but I can't use it. So would you like to? You have a refrigerator?
I do.
Very good. Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
So you
It was difficult though. You could tell, huh?
Yeah, but I mean, like I said, we have so much cheese at home, I feel
Yeah,
bad taking it
Now
when
let's
somebody else could.
now let's see what happens with the other.
Can I say hi to your sheep?
Yes, she passed. Okay, so remember how I said I tried to give you that cheese, and I said it's very difficult for humans who are conditioned in this society to accept a present from someone who is socioeconomically below them. You know what else is very difficult? For someone who is socioeconomically below or above someone to ask permission of someone that's perceived to be socioeconomically below them. It's difficult. It gets more difficult. And granted, we're closer than someone who's an elder who has more built up, and stuff like that. But yeah, it's very interesting how we're all conditioned to believe in some socioeconomic ladder that could flip like that, and the first could become the last, and the last become the first, because
that's true.
quite literally, money is actually responsible for not having as much necessity to learn, because you can you can actually you can you don't have to learn
Sheep to be friendlier.
well
It's ignoring me completely.
the more money we have, the less reason we have to learn
I'm
from
going
our
around
mistakes.
that way. I'm gonna get.
Did you get
going
this?
to get your sheep. I'm listening. Yes, absolutely.
No, listen. The more money we have, the more we are susceptible to not having to learn from our mistakes, because our money can buy our way out of it.
That may be true, yeah.
No, it is true.
So how about accepting something in a different language that may be a different belief system?
No, thank you. That's a cult.
See, there you go.
Yeah.
May
No.
I ask you, what congregation are you in?
My husband, excuse me, my husband and I are in.
Yeah. Well, this is her wool too.
Oh wow, that's so cool.
Yeah.
Okay,
That's pretty nifty.
Yeah.
Okay.
Here, we're gonna turn around and get out of here. She tinkled.
That's okay.
Good,
Happens
yeah.
to all of us. Bye, babe. Well, thank you for sharing your
Yeah,
sheep.
no, thank you for using that, because I was sitting in back. I wanted to patron it, but when I went in, they had too big of a line. So I went back in the back and used her milk to have some cereal. And one of the customers came back and was like, "Oh, what can I go get you?" And I said, "I got $8 a vegetarian sandwich." And she didn't want to. She couldn't figure out what I wanted on the sandwich. She just got me hunks of cheese and crackers. So I kept the Face Rock brand cheese that she gave me, and then that one's from like Denmark or something. I don't really care to try. I know what that's gonna taste like.
It is in fact in Denmark.
Yeah, it'll be good, but it won't be like anything local or anything like that. So you guys have a great day. Thank you. She's a couple years old.
Is she?
Yeah, you'll have to check out the blog on my backpack.
Oh.
You can read all about it. Well, you can check it out if you want. Have a good day.
Alrighty. Good.
Just had some Face Rock Creamery lunch.
Okay. That's actually why I'm here. You're not doing anything wrong right now.
I'm filming. Sorry.
Oh yeah, no problem. You,
My name's Aaron.
Aaron?
Mr. Carpenter.
yeah,
Nice to meet you.
officer.
And this is Dottie.
Dottie.
Getting her lunch in.
Nice. That is so cool. Just got a catcher and everything there.
Yeah, just passed through town.
Yeah. Anyways, the reason I'm contacting you is the creamery over there.
Uh-huh.
The female workers called, and they were worried about you recording and everything. Just so you know, when you are recording people, you do have to advise them that you
Yeah.
are recording.
No, I was. I actually, I went. Well, actually, I did. When I went into the business, I was filming, but I was like, I was, filming their cheese, and it was obvious. It was.
Yeah.
I was filming the cheese, and then filming their products, and then one of the employees asked me because I looked like I had a question. I said, I actually raised my hand when she looked like she was going to ask me. I said, yeah, I do have a question, And I said, I was just wondering where you guys are getting the milk, like what the name of the farm is or the company. And she said it was Milky Way, and she said the name of the family even. And I was like, thank you. And I literally walked out because I don't, my sheep and we don't like to be separated for long.
Yeah.
And so I had tied her out, left her out with the customer. And so, and so I don't understand why. And then after that, I went back to the picnic table and had some of her milk with some cereal. And one of the customers followed me back there, and I told her that I didn't buy anything because the line was too long in there. And she said, "Oh, well, what do you want?" And I said, "I don't know, a vegetarian sandwich if they had one. I don't know. They had so much in there, I didn't even know what I wanted." I was like, vegetarian sandwich, and I guess I didn't specify myself well enough because she came back not with a vegetarian sandwich because she said she didn't know exactly what to get me. So she just got me these crackers, and I was just looking at crackers and basically a couple different types of cheese and a bag of chips.
Oh wow. Dang.
And so I kept the Face Rock brand cheese, and then the other brand was like some Denmark brand cheese that I was like, well, that's just something I could buy in the store.
Yeah.
So, and I can't eat both those in like one night before they go bad anyway.
Yeah.
So I went back around to the front of the store, and I was filming, and the people that I was asking, they knew. I went right up and I to the front doors where some people were eating some ice cream, and I said, and I offered it to them and explained that we had bought it, but the person that bought to me too much. Basically, bought me too much cheese. And the first lady declined, and then right then somebody came out the door and said, can I pet your sheep? And I offered them that cheese. They're like, sure. And then it was all good. And then I literally walked over here. So I'm wondering when and where and why exactly that they felt, what did they say?
Well, the reason they called is because they're concerned about being filmed. I guess they just said it made them uncomfortable. But they didn't talk to you about it at all?
No.
Okay.
Yeah, it's really sad when citizens, use the police as a tool for their
Yeah.
comfort
Yeah,
when there isn't any problem. It's their own feeling. It really probably wasn't. I mean, like my hair and the fact that I went into the business with just my wool vest
yeah,
would be enough for them to be like, that's a different customer. What's going on? You know? So it's just sad. God help us all take chill pill and recognize that I don't know that it's just so sad when people use the police for not their purpose, so that you guys are taking up time not doing what you're supposed to do.
yeah. Well, what they told me is that they were uncomfortable with it, and they don't want you to go back inside the creamery.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay, guys, this is interesting. Can you verify more clearly? Did they tell you to come find me and tell me not to film, which would be legitimate? I could understand that, especially if they had slipped up on their own opportunity to say, hey, we don't allow filming or something, or put up some visible notice.
Well, they pointed me in your
What exactly
direction
did they say?
and said they wanted you trespassed,
Are you serious?
but I'm starting to think
No.
that there's not enough to trespass.